What's going on, guys? So today, I got very exciting news. The GM General Motors just put out. And for some of y'all that don't know, I am a Chevrolet Silverado owner as well as a GMC Sierra owner. I am a Chevrolet guy, GMC guy, and a John Deere guy. So what Chevy did really impressed me. They released a what's it called? They released a teaser. They released a, or not a teaser, they released a photo of the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado HD. Now, it's a high country, it looks to be a 2500, and that front end is just different from the current ones that we have that went from 2020 to 2022, which is the year that we're in now. And yeah, and they've also increased the horsepower and torque rating on the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel engine. They increased that power to, like the current 6.6 liter Duramax diesel produces 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. And like I have a 2019 LT with the 6.0 gas V8. In 2020, they introduced the 6.6 liter gas V8, which is 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque, and that is still going to be in the 2024 models, I think. Now, the Vortex series stopped in 2019, and yes, I have a 2019 with the 6.0 Vortex V8 that has 360 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, and Ford is still beating Chevrolet, GMC, and Ram because they got that Power Stroke diesel that produces 475 horsepower and 1,050 pound-feet of torque, which is ridiculous, man. But now the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel in the 2024 Silverado and Sierra HD 2500 and 3500, they increased the power to 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque. And that is pretty good for a diesel engine. Now, I really do want one. I don't know if I should buy the Ford. I'd rather prefer Chevy because, I'm a Chevy guy. Probably. I don't know. I either like Ford, GMC, or Chevrolet. They're more capable. Ram has good engines too. One of my friends said that he likes Rams, and yeah, they're high output Cummins, and that they put in their 3500s and 4500s, 5500s. That high output Cummins produces 421 horsepower, I think, and 1,075 pound-feet of torque, which is less horsepower than the Ford, but more torque than the Ford. He thinks that's more capable. Now, I agree with what he said. And then that's an Ison. You can only get the Ison in the 3500s. 2500s, no. You all know my uncle has one. It's black, 2021 Laramie. And that engine, I forgot to explain the horsepower and torque rating. The engine, the 6.7 liter Cummins inline 6 in the 2500 produces 370 horsepower and 850 pound-feet of torque. That sounds like it's plenty of power for a Ram. Yeah, just keeping y'all updated what's happening. And I don't know if I might grab my aunt's phone and just show you a picture of what the new truck looks like. I will find it. And tomorrow, Ford's doing something very special. Tomorrow, they're revealing the 2023 Ford Super Duty pickup. Yes, they are going to be changing the front end. They just changed the front end. Interior is different. So what they did to the Ford Super Duty, they take out the interior materials from the new F-150 and just plop it on in there. And it's got a new rear fascia with some new tail lights, and there's a teaser photo of what the front end of that new Ford looks like. You could see the headlights, you could see the rear fascia, the tailgate. You can see the Ford logo on the back of the tailgate, as well as the Super Duty embossed. I'm gonna go find a picture. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the phone. You can see some prototypes right there, and I'm gonna find the picture of it. It's somewhere in this corner. I'm trying to find the picture so that way y'all can see what the new 2024 HD looks like. Oh, here it is guys. I found it. Look at that. See how that front end looks different. This is a 3500 dually, and it looks pretty nice. I like it. It looks pretty good for 2024. It is looking pretty nice. Here's the last generation right here that went from 2015 to 2019. Like, here's what the current trucks look like. They just changed the front end for 2024. And it looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. It doesn't look ugly or anything. It doesn't look terrible or anything. It looks nice. I agree with Chevy. Here's a high country. This looks to be a 2500 or a 3500 as a single rear wheel. You can only get a 2500 single rear wheel. And with the 3500, you can either get a single rear wheel or a dually. So yeah, you can see those photos of what the new truck looks like. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Good job, Chevy. Now tomorrow, Ford will be revealing the new Super Duty. The 2023 Super Duty. Okay. Here's what they look like. Now this photo, I just found this photo. Now I don't know if it's fake. It could be real or fake. But yeah, that's what the front end might look like. And here's where we get to take a look at the headlights. Ooh, they look nice. You get to see the headlights. And there you get to see the rear fascia. You can kind of see the Ford logo right there on the tailgate as well as that. Super Duty. Bossed into there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video.